Good evening. Coming up tonight, we'll fill you in on what's happening in and outside the Palmetto State. The Carolina Clemson Blood Drive is coming to campus next week.
And the Gamecocks men's basketball team took down Towson on Tuesday.
But first, Russell House renovations are on the horizon.
We'll have all that and more tonight on the Sumter Street Scoop. Welcome to this week's Sumter Street Scoop. I'm Gracie Sams.
And I'm Karenna Porter. Thanks for joining us tonight.
The USC Board of Trustees recently approved renovations to Russell House. These renovations are set to occur in the next couple of months, with parts of the bookstore being taken out to expand the dining area. The third floor will be expanded to create more academic environments for students.
USC students won the statewide Call for Code competition and $10,000. The students created an AI-powered audiobook app to help children read. The competition, hosted by IBM and USC's College of Information and Communication, brought together 20 teams of students to tackle humanitarian issues. USC's winning team, including 5 USC students, designed an app called Library to aid literacy, especially for young children. The app offers customizable narration, vocabulary aids, and stories generated by AI to enhance learning engagement. USC graduate students in library science provided key insights into literacy challenges shaping the app's development. The unique idea and strong presentation skills helped the team stand out among other projects that mostly focused on hurricane recovery solutions. Winners each received $1,000 and called the experience an invaluable lesson in collaboration and AI innovation. I think this is so great that these USC students were able to give back with all this knowledge that they've gained recently about AI.
I know, and it's so cool that they're using AI for helping literacy too.
Coming up after the break, SGTV weather anchor Duncan Maloney has the forecast for this week. You don't want to miss it. Stay with us.
Good evening, everybody. I'm Duncan Maloney. Let's take a look at tonight's forecast. As you can see, 57 degrees out right now, so it's a little cooler than expected. Rain chance about 20%. It rained all day. We are clear of the rain at this point. Still a little gusty, about 7 miles an hour. It's the humidity, 88%. That means you are really feeling that cold. It's 57, but it feels a lot colder than 57. It's mostly cloudy out right now. You're not really going to have a great view of the moon. Over the course of today, we had almost half an inch of rain in some areas, even more than that, but clear visibility at the moment. We take a look through Carolina. You can see in Columbia, it's relatively warm, 57, as well as Aiken on the coast, very warm, 70 all the way in Hilton Head, 69 in Charleston. And then upstate, we got Greenville, that's 49 degrees. Glad I am here in Columbia and not freezing in Greenville right now. So take a look this Saturday, big football game. We take a look at the weather forecast for that day. Pre-game, you're going to be 66, sunny. There are clear skies. You got nothing to worry about in the pre-game. Even going to be a little bit warmer, 67 for game time at 4:15. And then the night, it's going to be a little chillier, 56 degrees. Low wind, so not going to have to worry about that. Maybe pack an extra sweatshirt or two if you need it. Take a look at this week. Friday, it's going to be a little cooler, and then Saturday, it's just going to heat up, continue to move well, and into next week, we really hit the 70s and into the 60s as well. Coming up after the break, we talk to SGTV sports anchor Courtney Duckett, see what's going on.
Welcome back, Gamecocks. It's basketball season in Columbia. South Carolina men's basketball defeated the Towson Tigers Tuesday night this week with the final score of 80-54. Sophomore forward Colin Murray-Boyles led the Gamecocks with 27 points, 9 rebounds, and 1 assist, shooting 9 for 12 from the field. This is Murray-Boyles' second straight dominant offensive performance as he begins the 2024-2025 season, averaging 20 points per game. Jacoby Wright was the Gamecocks' second leading scorer with 16 points following his career high of 20 points on Sunday as well. South Carolina was also able to see an appearance on offense from Alabama transfer Nick Pringle after a slow start to the season as he added 15 points, 9 rebounds, and a block for South Carolina. The team now starts their season with a 2-1 record, hoping to keep that momentum going as they face number 16 Indiana in an away game on Saturday at 3 p.m. The South Carolina volleyball team, however, fell to the Missouri Tigers Sunday night, losing 3-0. This loss came after losing in a sweep to Arkansas last Friday night. The Tigers led the game in kills, blocking, and dig stats, leading to their win over the Gamecocks. South Carolina began the game in an early back-and-forth battle with Missouri as the first set started with the score of 7-7. Yet as the Tigers ranked number 1 in Division I for kills per set, the Gamecocks faced a challenge with the Missouri offense. A big factor in South Carolina's loss was the inability to limit mistakes, as they led the game in total errors with 18 in comparison to Missouri's 9. The Missouri Tigers now lead the all-time series against South Carolina 11-8, with the Tigers having won the last 2 matches. The Gamecocks will be hoping to bring back momentum to close the season in games against Alabama and Tennessee after defeating LSU in 5 sets on Wednesday night. Emily DeLuca is with us for latest in entertainment. What's up with Columbia, Emily?
Thanks, Courtney. With the Carolina-Clemson game approaching on November 30th, next week is the 40th annual Carolina vs. Clemson Blood Drive. It will be happening in various locations around campus, including the Russell House Ballrooms, Capstone Hall, Green Street, the Close Hit Building, and other locations from November 18th to the 22nd from 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. Students will need a form of identification to give blood. To schedule an appointment, visit www.redcrossblood.org using sponsor code Gamecocks or online at the Blood Connection, though walk-ins are welcome. All presenting donors will receive a free t-shirt, a chance to win prizes, or a wristband for local discounts and free food. To prepare, eat and drink something before donating. 1 donation of blood can save up to 3 lives, so show up and donate for a good cause. Wednesday, November 20th is the annual Tiger Burn. 50 engineering students have been preparing a 30-foot tall tiger to be burned to the ground. It will be at Blatt Field starting at 6 p.m. with the actual burn beginning at 7 p.m. There will be performances from the USC cheerleaders and the dance team, and both Cocky and the football team will be there. It will be a night you don't want to miss. After the commercial, Karenna and Gracie will return to finish up tonight's news wrap.
Thanks for sticking with us, Gamecocks. The USC Student Senate has confirmed 2 new members at their November 6th meeting, freshman Tommy Spurgeon, a Darla Moore School of Business student, and Lucas Solomon, an international business student. They also adopted 6 new pieces of legislation, including a resolution to honor the 100th anniversary of the School of Music, a bill to amend Chapter 3 of the Student Government Codes by removing international travel expense restrictions for tournaments, and a recommendation to demonstrate student support for a STARS consultant. STARS stands for Sustainability, Tracking, Assessment, and Rating System. Other actions included a university request to fund a consultant to collect data on the sustainability efforts. A bill to allocate student government funds for the 24-25 year was adopted. A bill to relax restrictions on allocation requests was adopted with a voice vote of 34 ayes to 8 nays. And finally, $1,346.83 was approved to fund various student organizations.
All remaining structures at the old Richland Mall will be demolished by the end of the year, according to the City of Forest Acres. The site will make way for a major redevelopment, including apartments, businesses, a grocery store, a brewery, and an outdoor park. At Tuesday's City Council meeting, officials confirmed the project is progressing on schedule, with remediation set for spring and construction expected to start in fall 2025. Plans also include restoring Penn Branch Creek, which runs beneath the mall's former parking lot. The $100 million project recently secured a $2.5 million state grant to support the redevelopment. Now, I think this is great that they're taking this really large, unused plot of land to create something very beneficial for the community.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it.
That wraps up tonight's edition of Sumter Street Scoop.
Be sure to follow us on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook at SGTV at USC.
To keep up with all of our content, be sure to also follow us online at sgtv at usc.com. For SGTV, I'm Karenna Porter.
And I'm Gracie Sam. Have a great night, Carolina. Forever to be.